I date a woman claiming to be celibate? Fuck no. Actually did that. Like kind of sort of did that. I had a situation where, I was liking this girl. We kind of messed around but never fucked. And then we kind of lost contact and then we got back in contact and kind of started talking again, messing around but not fucking. And at this point, several years later, she's telling me like she's celibate and she's describing some recent relationships that she had been in with guys that didn't go kind of how she wanted it to go, which kind of led to her being celibate. And so I went along with this shit for a couple months because number one, she wasn't the only woman I was seeing. So it's not like I'm just sitting here giving her all my time. Like, so keep that in mind. So I was seeing other women at that time. So I was seeing other women, but then I started to think about it like me seeing other women aside, right? Looking at this situation, let me do some accounting real quick. So I'm spending X amount of time going to her place and sitting over there listening to her tell her stories about her different guys that she was spending time with. Whatever that's accumulating to in gas. Plus, if we were to go out, I'm paying for that. And I had to be honest with myself, like, what do I really want out of this situation? I mean, she was definitely cool to kick it with, but I mean, let's face it, I wanted sex out of the situation. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm not getting what I really want out of this situation. And she's getting what she wants. She's getting my time and attention and, somebody to talk to and listen to. So I'm like, I'm really upside down in this situation. So I eventually, kind of extricated myself from that situation. And so the lesson that I learned from that is not something that I would do. If I were to meet a woman who is claiming to be celibate at this point in time, and let's say I found her attractive and interesting, personally, I would not try to pursue that, right? But if you are a guy in this situation where you meet a woman you're attracted to, and she's telling you that she's celibate, what I would do just to protect my own time and energy and resources, if you're gonna pursue her, if you're gonna pursue something with her, two things: when you go out or when you spend time, make sure that the situation is equitable. Make sure that she's paying half of the her half of her portion of the check when you go out, or maybe you pay this time, she pays next time. Make sure you're just not going out just constantly buying food and drinks and shit like this. Number two, she's celibate, you're not, right? Find someone to be fucking on. So and don't keep that a secret. Like let her know, like, hey, I understand the decision that you made, but I haven't made that decision. And if either one of those two things offends her, if the fact that you're asking her to contribute to the experience, because let's face it, you want sex and she doesn't, and so you're saying, okay, it can't be like totally where you're getting something that you want and I'm not getting anything that I want. So, you got to contribute to this. And so she has a problem with that. Or like I said, if she has a problem with you getting your needs met physically from someone else, then you probably wouldn't want to deal with her anyway. So that would be my advice. Number one, stay away. But if you are going to take that chance, just make it to where you're not putting all the investment in, right? And then also make it to where your needs are getting met. Stop being fools, guys. Learn from my mistakes.